you ready for the King of the Ice? Pete's Power Plays with Philly Pete starts now on 12 Ounce Sports.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wednesday, February 24th, 2021 episode of Pete's Power Plays, hosted by the one, the only King of the Ice himself, Philly Pete. That's me right here. And we're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Hope everyone has a phenomenal Tuesday night. I know I didn't on the ice, but that's okay. We bounced back, simple as that. But I hope everyone's having a more fantastic Wednesday afternoon. I know I am. It's rocking today in the Northeast, South Jersey, Philly area. Hitting 60 degrees. That ice, that snow is finally melting, and we're getting some nice mild temperatures. This is great. This is what I like to feel. Nice springish feel. And, as always, this show, Pete's Power Plays, is sponsored by the one, the only, MyBookie.ag. Sports are back, ladies and gentlemen, of course. And what better way to start cashing out large than go to MyBookie.ag. Use the promo code 12Ounce Sports. That's 12OZ Sports, all caps. You see the little promo code right underneath my video here on the banner. Once again, mybookie.ag. Use the promo code 12Ounce Sports, 12OZ Sports, all caps, no spaces. They'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. Simple as that. And always remember to gamble responsibly. Also, Zingo TV, channel 761. Those out there that are tuning in right now, welcome to today's show of Pete's Power Plays. Those that don't have Zingo TV, I highly recommend you get it. It is a free app. It's all across those streaming devices, Amazon Fire Stick, Google Chromecast, Roku, Apple TV, whatever it may be. Search up Zingo TV. That's Zingo TV. Make an account. Use the promo code 12Ounce, only a simple 12OZ. And from there, switch over to channel 761, that's 761, where you'll be hearing today's episode of Pete's Power Play. So once again, Zingo TV, channel 761. So last night we did not have and of course, last but not least, Amazon.com. We have a website out there. Go buy something generous today for your loved ones. Go to www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon. Once again, www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon. So last night wasn't the best night. Okay, like I said, you have your hot nights, you have your cold nights. We were hot the last two nights, up over 2 units on each card the last two nights. Last night was an absolute crap show. Simple as that, but that's how it goes in the NHL sometimes. That's how this whole season has been so far. But it's all good. We're still up 7 units. That's okay. We're getting close to that 10-unit mark again. It's been back and forth. You're up over 20 units one day, then you're down to 5 units. Then you get up to 15 units, then you're down to 8 units. Simple as that. This is how crazy this NHL season has been. But rest assured, bounce backs are incoming, and we'll be good to go. Simple as that. Again, you got to take the good with the bad. You have your off nights. You have your good nights. You can't always stay hot, and you sure as hell can't stay cold forever. Simple as that. So last night, we went 1-6 with a minus 5.2 units. Overall, not a great night whatsoever, but let's go over it real quick. We had the Canadiens in regulation and the minus 1.5. They both lost. This Canadiens team can't find a way to beat these lackluster bottom cellar teams like the Ottawa Senators. It just makes zero sense to me. They lost the day before, and they don't bounce back in this game either, and they end up losing again in overtime. Now, that goal with 2 seconds left should have counted. That should have absolutely counted. There was no goalie interference whatsoever. That was a terrible goal, a terrible mistake there by the referees. They should have let that go. That should have counted. And simple as that. I don't understand what is goaltender interference anymore. I don't know what is anything in general when it comes to this. It's ridiculous. That should have been withheld. That should have been a goal. and we would have been cashing out the Canadians in regulation. But we don't. So, again, I'm not dwelling over it. That's just how it goes when we move on. Capitals and Penguins over 2 in the first period. That lost. We had a early first period goal by the Penguins, and he couldn't get 2 to at least push. I had the odds at plus 125. I liked it. I really liked it there. I thought we could at least get 3 goals in this first period, but it didn't go. Red Wings on the money line. Again, they are officially on my no bet list, the Detroit Red Wings. I give them so many chances at plus 140, plus 150 odds, and they still can't do the job for us. So they're officially out of my books. No bet zone for the Detroit Red Wings going further, and let alone those New Jersey and New York teams. Simple as that. I mean, I'm getting really tired of betting these teams and have great value, terrific value, but don't do anything to help that whatsoever. So, sorry guys, but you guys are off my betting list. You're on my betting list, but I'm not betting you guys anymore. Simple as that. You've caused a lot of lackluster for me, and you've lost me a bunch of units, obviously. So again, that's it. I'm going to end it at that. No more dwelling on these teams. Devils on the money line at minus 140. That was a client play. That lost. Caps and Pens over 6.5 was another client play, and that lost as well. Clients go 0-2, and Twitter goes 1-4. And I'm sorry, the only winner of the night was the Penguins money line at plus 105. Round of applause for getting one lovely win on the evening, and we could thank the Penguins for that one. And thankfully, a win in the column for that. And that was another overtime sweating game. But hey, all in all, this is how it goes. I still love doing this. Obviously, I'll always love doing this. It's a very good hobby of mine on top of my full-time job that I have right now as an IT administrator. That's what I do full-time. And this is like my great part-time job that I do. I love doing this for everybody. And on top of that, I got 5 more clients that signed up this morning. So, as crap of a night that we had, and listen, the clients have been rocking the last couple of nights as well. All right. They cashed out their first 3-unit play overall on Sunday. Okay, that was their first 3-unit play. They cashed that out, no problem. And then the following couple days as well, they were rocking and rolling. So, I mean, bad days happen like this, so it's all good. But listen, the 5 of you that just signed up this morning, I will get to you after the show. Let me know what kind of package that you want. And listen, thanks for supporting me. This is awesome. You guys rock, and, keep them coming. Again, the Philly Pete community keeps growing by the day, regardless how we do, because we're having fun. We're having fun, ladies and gentlemen, and we're still making money. Simple as that. So all in all, I am 155, and 13 pushes. That gives me a grand total of plus 7.48 units. We're still up on the season, and that's all that matters. Simple as that. So going on to tonight, I have 2 plays I want to give out right away. And one of them very well could be a client play. I know I owe you all a free client play as well. So you know what? I'm feeling in the giving mood. It's a great day out. It's a Wednesday. We're getting closer to Friday. So why not? Let's do this real quick. So I'm looking at 2 games here. And honestly, I'm gonna go right off the bat. And we have a pretty solid menu on tap. We have 7 games on the menu, and let's get it started. So first and foremost, we're gonna start off with the Carolina Hurricanes and the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Tampa Bay Lightning coming in at minus 155 on the money line. Carolina's plus 135 as a dog on the money line as well. 75% of the money is going towards the Bolts there at that minus 155 spot. Carolina, plus 135, getting 25% of the love. Over-under is set at 6. Tampa opened up at minus 135. Simple as that. Now they're down. Now they're up to minus 155. Strong numbers going towards Tampa there. And, that's where I'm going here. Some side notes I had, I'm taking Tampa Bay, no doubt here. I locked Tampa in last night at minus 135. Now they're up to minus 155. I mean, whatever line do you get, take them. I like Tampa to bounce back and win again. Win against Carolina. They did last night, I think the other night, and I think they're going to do it again here tonight. Now, Carolina, side notes here, Carolina hasn't lost back-to-back games yet this season. And but they also come off the 4-2 loss from Tampa. Of course, we had Tampa Bay that night. We're going to rock with Tampa again tonight. And, this series shifts down to St. Petersburg. And, for the front end of a back-to-back on Wednesday now in Tampa Bay. Now, the Hurricanes have announced that inexperienced Najakovic, if I say that correctly, the goaltender, 2-1-1 with a 2.44 goals against, will be called up basically to start in net. tonight against the Lightning. Simple as that. So the goalie obviously has been called up from their taxi squad to start in net tonight. And the now that alone is a reason to back the Lightning here for me. I mean, you don't know what to expect from this goaltender tonight being called up. His first NHL game on the grand stage of them all. And there's got to be some butterflies going up there. There's got to be the nerves. They're starting to kick in. And this is why I like Tampa Bay here. At the small number of minus 135 that I got, after this news, they jumped right up to minus 155, and the over is also at 6. But Carolina is also without Teravainen, and 9 points plus minus at 4 right now in the course of the season. But he's out for injury. So once again, that is Teuvo Teravainen from the Carolina Hurricanes. He's out tonight. And again, another reason why I'm swaying Tampa Bay in this game. Tampa, side note as well, has won 9 of the past 10 games at home in the series. So again, this is another reason for me to back the Tampa Bay Lightning here tonight. You have a goaltender getting brought up, from the affiliate team, and then you have Tampa that wins 9 out of the past 10 in season openers in the series, and Teravainen is out tonight for Carolina. So that alone sways me to Tampa Bay, and that's where I'm going tonight. So I'm going with the Tampa Bay Lightning here on the money line at minus 155. Again, I already locked it in last night at minus 135, so that is what I will be tweeting out. And we're going to go like that. Now, when it comes to the over-under at 6, I'm still taking the over. You look at the over-unders here, and they've been cashing out for these two teams in their last 10 games. Carolina 7-2-1 in their last 10. Tampa Bay 6-3-1 in their last 10. So over is a big-time trending in this game tonight. That's where I'm going. I like the over 6. I like Tampa Bay on the money line. Now, if you want to play frisky game here of cat and mouse, Tampa Bay is 5-2 in their last 7 when covering the puck line at minus 1.5. That might not be a bad little sprinkle on top either, because Carolina is 3-6 on the road in their last 9 when covering the puck line at plus 1.5 or whatever it may be, minus 1.5. But they don't really cover it as much as Tampa. So that's where I'm going with this. Tampa Bay on the money line. Tampa Bay, Carolina over 6. And if you want to sprinkle a little bit of that Tampa Bay minus 1.5, I like that as well. So there you go. Stay tuned. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute commercial break. Be back in a flash.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Change your game with the all-new Pro Rock Hockey Stick, a Canadian company providing a top-of-the-line twig at an affordable price. Pro Rock sticks are extremely lightweight, balanced, and provide the perfect kick point. Get your fully customized stick today at ProRock.com. Play like a Pro Rock.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute break. This is the Wednesday, February 24th, 2021 episode of Pete's Power Plays, hosted by the one, the only king of the ice himself, Philly Pete, that's me. And again, we're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Again, I hope everyone's having a phenomenal Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday morning, or wherever you may be across the world. Thank you so much for taking time out of your very busy days now nowadays and hanging out with me, yours truly. So those that missed out on this episode, on the earlier game that I mentioned, Carolina and Tampa Bay, I got the Lightning money line at minus 135. I locked that in last night. It's at minus 155. I like it regardless of the juice. Carolina is bringing up their affiliate goaltender, for his first game on the big stage of them all. So he's coming up as he's been brought up. And Teravainen is out tonight for Carolina as well. So that sways me to Tampa Bay on the money line, even sprinkle a little bit on the minus 1.5. I also like Tampa in regulation. Now the over-under is at 6. I'm leaning the over as well, as these two teams have been putting goals in the net, pucks in the net, I should say, in their last 10 games. Tampa 6-3-1 their last 10. Carolina 7-2-1 in their last 10. Simple as that. So there you have it. Moving on to Dallas and Florida. Over-under set at 5.5. Florida minus 140 on the money line. Dallas plus 120 on the money line. Simple as that. Now, side note on this game, Florida opened up at minus 125. Now they're minus 140. So a little bit of the money is going towards Florida. And it makes sense. 70% of the money is going towards Florida there at that money line at minus 140. While Dallas is getting 30% of that money there. Makes a lot of sense. Once again, over-under set at 5.5. Now, when I look at this game here, Florida is playing extremely well hockey as of late. They really are playing good. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I had the Dallas Stars last game. I know I did. And it didn't fall well whatsoever. They got a quick first goal, and then Florida completely dominated them during the rest of the course of the game. So it's tough to bet against Florida right now. But I think at some point Dallas has to break through. And am I going to take them again? I'm going to take them again. That's why I like. I like this dog play tonight. I like Dallas. Now you look at this, and I get Dallas is not a good road team. They're 1-3-0-1. Okay, while Florida is 6-2-1 at home. They're a really, really good hockey team at home. But covering the puck line is a little bit different. Dallas is 2-3 on the road in their last 5. Florida 3-6 in their last 9 at home and covering the puck line. So this game, and they covered last game. But other than that, Florida's not really a good puck line covering team in general. And over-under is at 5.5. Dallas is 6-4 in their last 10 games. Florida is 5-5 in their last 10 games when it comes to the over-unders here. So the over didn't cash, and the puck line didn't cash last time. So when I'm looking at this game here, I think Dallas pulls through. I'm going to roll with them again at the plus 120 spot as a dog money line play today. I like Dallas here. Look at the over-under. I like the over 5.5 in this game. I think we see more than 4 goals that we had last time. I really do. I think it's just a trend that we're seeing nowadays with these two teams. I like the over 5.5, and give me Dallas on the money line as Philly Pete's dog play of the day. Simple as that. And I know the line has moved a little dramatically in Florida's way, but I think Dallas will pull through and win this game tonight down there in Sunrise, Florida. Simple as that. Moving on, the New York Rangers and the New York Rangers and the Philadelphia Flyers. God, my head is I'm ready for Friday. Is anyone else ready for Friday? I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready for the weekend. Simple as that. But New York Rangers versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Over-under set at 5.5. Flyers minus 125 on the money line. Rangers a small dog at plus 105. 70% of the money going towards the Flyers there at that small minus 125 spot. 30% of the money going towards the Rangers at that plus 105 spot. And once again, over-under set at 5.5. The Flyers opened up at minus 115. Now they're up to minus 125. So obviously money going towards the Flyers there. And ladies and gentlemen, the captain is back. Claude Giroux, captain of the Philadelphia Flyers, is back, ladies and gentlemen. He has been out, obviously, with COVID. And, the bullhorn, the horse of this team that we love so much, the main guy, our captain, El Capitan, he's back on the ice tonight for the Flyers. That should be a huge lift for us. The Rangers, on the other hand, have issues. Panarin is out because the ongoing allegations that he has there from Mother Russia, whatever may be going on with him, some sort of sexual allegations back in 2011, I believe. So he will not be on ice tonight for the Rangers. That's a big deal for them. So give me the Flyers on the money line, minus 125. Now, a couple of players are still out for the Flyers. Okay, Voracek is still out. Lindblom is still out. Travis Konechny is still out. So you still have 3 solid players still out for the Flyers. But in return, you get the captain back in Claude Giroux, and Justin Braun on defense as well will be back in action for the Philadelphia Flyers tonight. So the reason why I'm back in the Philadelphia Flyers here is that, I love the value. The Rangers don't have Panarin on the ice, but the Flyers get Claude Giroux and they're still minus 125. It's a small value play for me. That's where I'm leaning. I think it's terrific value. And listen, they got smoked by Boston in that Lake Tahoe game. It wasn't even close. And then the game before that, they lost to the Rangers. So honestly, I think that they have vengeance and revenge in their minds when they play the Rangers here. They got to take out the steam on somebody, and I think it's going to be the Rangers here tonight. We all know that the Bruins simply own the Philadelphia Flyers. We know that. It's been like that forever. And but I don't take too much from that, honestly. I really don't. Side notes here, Brian Elliott will be in net tonight, and he's 3-1 with a 2.25 goals against, which is really good for a backup goaltender in Brian Elliott. He's been playing really good hockey for the Flyers, and the reason why he's 3-1, simple as that. But Claude Giroux, like I said, is back, finally off the COVID list, but it depends also on his conditioning and how he feels when he gets on the ice. So obviously they've been practicing this morning, and he's got to be feeling good. Simple as that. So of course conditioning could take some time for Claude Giroux to get back in the mix, but this is obviously more about the Rangers here. Like I said, no Panarin. He took a leave of absence because of the allegations there. Capo Keiko and Philip Chytil will be out as well, and also Jacob Trouba. He's going to be out as well for the Rangers. So some side notes I had there. These guys are going to be out for the Rangers. Philly has also won 9 of the past 11 9 of the last 11 in this series. So you look at this, and I know that one game was 2 games ago for the Flyers. Rangers won that one. But overall in the stats, 9 of the 11 games that they played each other in the series, the Flyers have won. So I'm taking that, and I'm taking the Philadelphia Flyers on the money line at minus 125. Now you look at this over-under here. It's set at 5.5. Rangers are 2-8 in their last 10 when it comes to the over-unders. Not good whatsoever. Flyers are 6-4 in their last 10. They've been scoring. They have been scoring goals, that's for sure. Now, when it comes to the puck line, the Rangers are 6-0 on the road when covering the puck line. Flyers are 5-4 in their last 9 at home. So this could easily be another 2-1 game, a 3-2 game for the Flyers here. But that's why I'm leaning on the under 5.5 here. I'm not sure. A lot of the offensive production for the Rangers are out tonight. Claude Giroux, I'm glad he's back, but you don't know what shape he's going to be. And some others are still on the COVID list for the Flyers. So this could be a very low-scoring game as expected. And I expect a 3-2 sort of game, 2-1 sort of game. But I'll take a 3-2 Flyers win here and the under 5.5 down there at the Wells Fargo Center. Next up on tap, we actually have a bunch of 7 o'clock games. Next on tap, we have the Calgary Flames and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto minus 150 on the money line. Calgary plus 130 on the money line. 80% of the money going towards Toronto there at that minus 150 spot, and 20% of the money going towards Calgary at that plus 130 spot. This goaltending situation in the NHL now has been such a lackluster. I think I could speak upon every NHL capper on Twitter. That's been such a very frustrating thing right now is waiting last minute for goaltenders. We don't know who's going to start till 10 minutes for the puck drop. That takes a big part in our plays when we give out plays. Simple as that. We really do. But Calgary had a backup in. Toronto had a backup in. I kept Calgary in last week. I decided to let it roll. I decided to let the over 6 roll. Okay, but you hit the one, lost the other. But we got value in that Flames game. Tonight, I'm going the opposite. I'm going with Toronto Maple Leafs here on the money line. They opened up at minus 130. Now they're at minus 150. So obviously clear-cut money is going towards Toronto there. And I want to go with it. I like Toronto here at minus 150 on the money line. Now when it comes to the over-under is set at 6.5. That's too many goals for my liking. We saw an under cash obviously last time, even though I went over. But I want to go under this time, 6.5 between these two teams. And honestly, Calgary's 3-6-1 in their last 10. Toronto's 4-6 in their last 10 on the overs. This North Division has been played so tight lately that besides last night's Canadiens and Senators game that went well over, you're not really seeing many North Division games go over. So that's why I'm leaning under here. So give me the under 6.5. Toronto, Calgary. Give me Toronto on the money line at minus 150. Now, Calgary's 3-8 on the road in the last 11 games when covering the puck line. And Toronto 6-6 in their last 12 at home. Clearly they didn't cover last time. Calgary did. But tonight I feel like this is Toronto's game. I think Toronto will bounce back. I think they win tonight. I think Austin Matthews keeps having a phenomenal year that he's having right now. He keeps his scoring ways. I think he gets a goal here tonight. Or maybe a prop of more than 1.5 points for Austin Matthews, or 2 points, whatever value that may be. I have to look into that, but I will let you know if I have a play for that. So, once again, in conclusion here, give me the under 6.5, Toronto, Calgary, and Toronto on the money line at -150. There you have it. Real quick, Minnesota and Colorado over-under set at 5.5. Colorado is -175 on the money line. Minnesota +155 on the money line. Now, Colorado is getting 75% of the money. Minnesota is getting 25% of the money. Simple as that. Colorado did open up at -200. Now they're down to -175. Obviously, money is swaying towards Minnesota here. And you know what? Why not? If I'm feeling a dog with Dallas, let's do a dog with Minnesota. And that's what I'm feeling here tonight. I like Minnesota at that +155 money line spot. I also like Minnesota at the +1.5. They beat San Jose Sharks. They're starting to kick it around now. All right, they're starting to play really good hockey, and that's what I like. I really do. When it comes to covering the puck line, both teams are about even, 4-5 and 3-4, and that's why I like the puck line as well for Minnesota at +1.5. Comes to the over-unders here, Colorado has not really been scoring as of late, 3-7 in their last 10. Minnesota has been on a tear, 6-4 in their last 10. We know that they can score, simple as that. So you look at this over-under here at 5.5, and I think we're going to get more goals again. Give me the over 5.5, and give me Minnesota +1.5 on the puck line, and sprinkle a little bit on that +155 money line as well for Minnesota. So there you have it there in Colorado. Anaheim and Arizona over-under is set at 5. You already know what that means. Arizona -155 on the money line. Anaheim +135 on the money line. Simple as that. 75% of the money going towards Arizona. That's crazy. Anaheim getting 25% of the money there at that +135 spot. Now, like I said, over-under set at 5. Ducks are 4-6 in their last 10. Arizona is 6-4 in their last 10. When you see a 5, you're taking the over, and that's where I'm going. I'm taking the Arizona and Anaheim game over 5, hands down. No more arguments or questions about that whatsoever. Not a lot of line movement. Arizona opened up at -150. Now they're at -155. They came back. They beat Anaheim. Anaheim has to have a sour taste in their mouth. So, and I kind of like that way. I do. I do like the Anaheim Ducks here to cover that +1.5. They're also 8-1 on the road in their last 9 puck line covers. I'm swaying Anaheim big time here tonight. I like that. Give me Anaheim +1.5 on the puck line. Give me the over 5. And again, sprinkle some money on that +135 value there for the Anaheim Ducks money line. If you don't like the money line, take the +1.5. I feel more confident with the +1.5. I feel like Anaheim, again, has a really sour taste in their mouth, and that's why I'm leaning the Ducks' way. So give me the Ducks money line, the +1.5 for the Ducks, and the over 5 there against Arizona. Last but not least, to wrap up the show, we have the LA Kings, the red-hot LA Kings, and the St. Louis Blues. 70% of the money going towards St. Louis, 30% of the money going towards LA. St. Louis is also -160 on the money line, hence the big number there. And LA +140 on the money line. LA's been playing really good hockey as of late. St. Louis has been throwing up duds. When are they going to wake up? We took the Kings +1.5 last time, and you know what? This might be another same thing, another same issue there. But I think the Blues will wake up tonight. I think the Blues win this. Give me the Blues on the money line at -160, and give me the over 5.5. We didn't get it last time, and I feel like tonight we'll see some goals, especially with the Blues, because they need a wake-up call. So all in all, give me the Blues -160 on the money line, and the Kings Blues over 5.5. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out of time. Hope you all had a great time with me on the show like always. Have a great Wednesday. Stay safe. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. See you guys. Bye.